Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Exciting video today. Yes, we are still kicking back old school on the webcam. I hope you guys don't mind. But, you see what's in back of me? See that? Okay. If you guys, I'm going to post a link down below, guys, because this subscription box has me geeking out. This is the coolest subscription box I think that I've gotten. Like it's just so super cool. So I did get this free for review. I got this free for review last time, and John, the owner, is the nicest guy. So awesome. Wasn't even aware I was getting another box this month. So excited. So post a link below. If you guys have not already subscribed to me, please subscribe. I have so much going on this channel. I don't want you guys to miss out. I do like a little bit of everything. I got beauty, I got planners, I got hauls, I got streams of consciousness videos, my Let's Talks, I got unboxings, subscription boxes. It's just crazy. Whatever enters Chris's mind, I put it on video for you guys. You know, subscribe, hit that like button. I love you guys so much. But I got this box, so it's free for review. But the last box, if you guys watched the last video, again, I'll post it down below, blew my freaking mind. Like literally blew my mind. This is a book subscription box. Now, I know a lot of people do stuff on their Kindles now, and you know, they're all electronic, blah, blah, blah. I love the tactile feel of a book. And I love putting a bookmark in your book and you can see how far you've gotten, how much you've read. I don't know. Maybe you guys think it's weird. I think book lovers out there will understand what I'm talking about. I love the smell of a book. I love the feel of a book. It's just a whole different experience than reading on an electronic device, for sure. The last two books that I got, I'm halfway through one of them, and I'm not going to go into huge detail about all the different kinds of boxes that you can get because there's so many of them. And I did that in the last video. So it's BOOKCASE.CLUB. You pay $15 for this and you get 2 books. You go to Barnes and Nobel, you're going to be $15 for 1 book. I went out to buy Marin books and I think I walked out of there like $80 later. It was craziness. And these are not books that, you know, oh God, I've never heard of it, which I don't mind that. This first box came and it blew my mind. There, I am reading Mrs. Peregrine's Island of Extraordinary Children. I'm halfway through it. Like, I had seen this in Barnes and Noble. That was the funny thing, is that the last time when I went to Barnes and Noble, I never go to Barnes and Noble. Like, sometimes I'll go and look in their clearance section, but other than that, I don't go into Barnes and Noble. I don't spend that much money. I'm not someone who's gonna really keep a book afterwards and just store it and just have it around. I'm not going to read it more than once. So it's kind of a waste for me to spend so much money on a book. So when this came along, I was like, wow, this is craziness. So as I was in Barnes & Noble, I was actually checking that book. Like, I was looking at that whole series and I was like, oh! So when the first book came, it was the first one in the series, and I was like, wow, this is awesome, because for half the price, I can try this book and see if I like it. If I like the series, if I want to continue with the series. Okay, so there's like 5 or 6 different genre cases that you can get. I get the young adults, and the reason I get the young adults is I'm huge into young adult books. Okay, I'm 45. I get it. I don't know why. They're easy reads. I find them very entertaining. I just love them. And I also, if you watch the last video, there was one book, like I said, the one that I'm reading now, and there was another one that I wasn't so sure. It was sort of along the lines of like a Hunger Games kind of theme, and I wasn't so sure that it was something that I would love, but I have a 14-year-old. So I figured Dante, even after I've read the book, Dante can then read it. So it's a gift that just keeps giving. So super cool. Like, you cannot beat the prices on these things. So here's my second one. So let's just get into it. This is December's, oh my God. Okay, so first of all, shut that again. Okay, let me just quickly go through, if I can remember the genres. And don't quote me, look at the last video, that's more detailed. But there's young adult, There is like sci-fi and thriller. There is paranormal romance, which is like werewolf vampire romance. There is, did I say thriller? Like spy kind of novels, like the was it John? Is it John Grissom? There is your straight up romance, like Hallmark novel kind of stuff. If you're into that, there's also one for kids. It's called Read to Me, and I think you actually get 3 to 4 books in that one, which is really super cool. So if like for little kids, I love the idea of books for little kids, and it's an activity you guys can do together. I love the idea. I mean, this box is a no-brainer, absolutely no-brainer. Yes, I get no commission from this or anything like that. I just love this box, and that's why. So this is going to be a series of mine. Okay, so let's open it up, and this is it's got little snowflakes at it. Bookcase.club. But they also have a Twitter and Instagram, all the other stuff. Their YouTube channel, which I actually subscribe to. And, you know, they just tell you a little bit about, like, what's going on with the company and stuff like that. John does it. So it says, yeah, be sure to tag us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Bookcase Club. Hashtag BCCU or BCC Unboxing. And then you can, their contact information right here. So I will do that. And handwritten notes. Like, so cool. So, it tells you a little about this month's selection. So it says, greetings, Christine. Now that winter is here, when you're not spending time with loved ones, the short days and long nights provide the perfect reason to stay in and read. Happy holidays, Ryan. Ryan is also a co-owner. John does the videos, and I think Ryan's kind of more behind the scenes. Handwritten note. So super cool. Amazing. Okay, so these are the 2 books. So again, this is the young adult. Oh, hardcovers. Stop. Hardcovers. Oh my god. Okay, so you can get softcover or hardcover. Like, it's not a choice, but... Okay, so let's go to the first one. Okay, I'm already liking the cover of this. This is called Altered by Jennifer Rush. It says, they were made to forget, but they'll never forgive. And you got Hunky Guy right here. Let me see. There's about... But see, when I say easy read, like, it's not super small or anything like that. There is 323 pages, which, it's not a huge book, but I like that. Okay, so let's read a little bit about the author. Jennifer Rush began telling lies at the age of 5 and was immediately hooked. Fiction was far better than reality, and she spent most of her teens writing about vampires, naturally. She currently lives in Michigan with her husband and 2 children and enjoys eating ice cream in her spare time. Altered is her debut novel. Okay, this is what I love about, this is another point that I love about Bookcase Club, is that they give you the first ones. They really customize, they're not going to give me like the 3rd in this series. I love that. It's crazy. I don't know how they do it. It's crazy. Like the Miss Peregrines that I got, it was the first one in the series. So it's like they didn't give me number 3, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, I haven't read 1 and 2. It's crazy how they do that. So this is her debut book. Awesome. So you can read it and then go, oh, do I want to get more in this series? Love it. So it says, I didn't belong in the boys' world. Not that I belonged in the real world either. I was too afraid that if I let someone in, they'd figure out my secrets about the lab and the boys. I didn't want to be the reason the branch moved the program. Mostly, I didn't want to risk losing Sam because even though our relationship was based solely on testing and the lab and my sketches and midnight chess games, I couldn't picture my life without him. Some of this stuff that it says, I still don't really know what this book is about. Maybe this little sheet will give me some more information. Heart-racing action complete with identity twists, mystery, and romance born from the core of the story make this unputdownable. A thrill ride full of twists, secrets, and betrayals. I loved it. More, please. A thrilling, fast-paced, and romantic story. Government conspiracies, special abilities, family, friendship, and love all melted together so beautifully to create an amazing debut novel. Jennifer Rush's debut had me turning pages long into the night. Thrilling and suspenseful, Altered surprised me in the best possible way. This book goes for $17.99. Already paid for. Box is already paid for. So like I said, it's a 2-for-1 deal. Like, it's so crazy. I wasn't allowed in the lab, but that didn't stop me from sneaking down there. Everything about Anna's life is a secret. Her father works for the branch at the helm of its latest project, monitoring and administering treatments to the 4 genetically altered boys in the lab below their farmhouse. Interesting. There's Nick, solemn and brooding, Cass, a lighthearted and playful, Trev, smart and caring, and Sam, who's stolen Anna's heart. When the branch decides it's time to take the boys, Sam stages an escape. Anna's father pushes her to go with them, making Sam promise to keep her away from the branch at all costs. On the run, with her father's warnings in her head, Anna begins to doubt everything she thought she knew about herself. She soon discovers that she and Sam are connected in more ways than either of them expected, and if they're both going to survive, they must piece together the clues of their past before the branch catches up to them and steals it all away. This sounds freaking amazing, and I really do think this is something that, you know, Dante might like too. Of course, I have to read it. I have to read it first, you know, and just see, you know, if it's too romantic and whatever, then, you know. I don't know, it kind of gives me with the boys and the romance and the, you know, almost a Twilight effect, but like without the vampires. Like, I don't know. So it says, teens on the run thriller filled with genetic alterations and romantic entanglements. Yeah, Anna and Sam must piece together the mystery of their past before the branch catches up to them and steals it all away. That sounds amazing. Love it. Love it. Okay, now this one is Etiquette and Espionage, Finishing School, book the first. So again, this is the first book in this series. Look at this cover. This is so cool. I mean, look at these scissors. Like, if you're ever gonna like kill anybody, you're gonna do it with a fancy pair of scissors, right? This is by Gail Carriger. Back just says, absolutely charming, comical, and full of whimsy. It's the perfect steampunk version of Harry Potter. Okay, you got me. You got me. That's all I need to read. It's one thing to learn to curtsy properly. It's quite another to learn to curtsy and throw a knife at the same time. Welcome to Finishing School. Oh my God, this sounds so cool. Let me see what this says. Follow the exploits of Sophronia Temenick, the troublemaking youngest daughter of a middle-class Victorian family, as she finds herself thrust into an exclusive finishing school. The arts of dance, dress, and etiquette are taught, along with side espionage and assassination. Hello! So super cool. I mean, the steampunk version of Harry Potter. Yeah, okay. Again, these are hardcovers, so this book is $17.99. So like I said, half price. You know, you paid... It's 2 for 1, but you paid even less, like $15. Crazy. So 14-year-old Sophronia is a great trial to her poor mother. Sophronia is more interested in dismantling clocks and climbing trees than in proper manners, and the family can only hope that company never sees her atrocious curtsy. Mrs. Tamanick is desperate for her daughter to become a proper lady, so she enrolls Sophronia in Mademoiselle Geraldine's finishing academy for young ladies of quality. But Sophronia soon realizes the school is not quite what her mother might have hoped. At Mademoiselle Geraldine's, young ladies learn to finish everything. Certainly, they learn the fine art of dance, dress, and etiquette, but they also learn to deal out death, diversion, and espionage. In the politest ways possible, of course. Sophronia and her friends are in for a rousing first-year education. Set in the same world as the Parasol Protectorate, maybe that's another series by Gail. This young adult series debut is filled with all the saucy adventure and droll humor Gail Carringer's legions of fans have come to adore. So now I have another 2 first edition, or first, you know, in the series books. Absolutely amazing. They both sound so cool. This sounds kind of, like I said, Twilight-ish meets, oh God, what did I just watched a movie about altered, genetic altering. It had Ryan Reynolds in it. It was really good, actually. I can't think of the name of it, but it kind of reminds me of a cross between that, you know, minus the vampires and werewolves, of course. And then this one, I mean, steampunk Harry Potter, I cannot wait to get into this one. I can't say enough about this. John, Ryan are absolutely amazing people. Love them to death. And you guys got to check it out. BOOKCASE.CLUB. I will post a link below to my last video. I hope you guys had an amazing, amazing, amazing holiday. And check this out. You seriously, $18 a book, and you're paying $15 for 2. And they're just perfect condition. Yeah, and there's, like I said, books for everybody. But yeah, Bookcase, give it 2 thumbs up for sure. Love this. This is one of my new favorite subscription boxes. It's insane. So I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys.